the White House and Republican lawmakers are pressing for an end to multiple investigations into the Trump campaign's dealings with Russia, aiming to clear the president as soon as possible before the taint of scandal further damages his presidency. President Trump expects to be publicly absolved of any wrongdoing by Special Counsel Robert S. Mueller III by year's end or soon after, and several people around him say the often impulsive president could erupt in anger if that unlikely timeline is not met. Some associates believe, or hope, that Trump will fire his 3 lawyers if he is not exonerated, opening the door for a more combative approach to the Mueller investigation that he sees as an affront to his legitimacy. Republicans leading House and Senate probes are pressing for a rapid conclusion to their own investigations of Russia's meddling in the 2016 election. Doing so would reinforce Trump's argument that links between his team and Russian intelligence have been overhyped by the media and his political opponents. There is absolutely no collusion, Trump told reporters Friday. I didn't make a phone call to Russia. I have nothing to do with Russia. Everybody knows it. Trump's lawyers have repeatedly denied that Trump will try to fire Mueller, but Democrats fear the possibility and say Republicans are trying to undermine the special counsel investigation by pushing to end the congressional probes. Their view is that shutting down our investigation is a necessary prerequisite to shutting down Bob Mueller, said Rep. Adam Schiff of Burbank, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee. Few outside experts believe that the Mueller probe into potential collusion with Russia and obstruction of justice will conclude by year's end, as the White House hopes, given a recent flurry of interviews, indictments, and plea agreements. History shows such investigations, from Watergate to Whitewater, tend to linger and expand, sometimes for years. They often took on a life on their own, said Erwin Chemerinsky, dean of the UC Berkeley Law School. So far, Mueller has brought criminal charges against 4 former Trump associates. Paul Manafort, Trump's former campaign chairman, and Richard Gates, his deputy, were indicted on October 30 on charges of fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering. Both pleaded not guilty and trial is set for May. Another former campaign aide, George Papadopoulos, has pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI. President Donald Trump won't say whether he is considering a pardon for former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, who has pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI. On Friday, Trump told reporters, "I don't want to talk about pardons for Michael Flynn yet." Trump spoke as he left the White House. President Donald Trump won't say whether he is considering a pardon for former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, who has pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI. On Friday, Trump told reporters, "I don't want to talk about pardons for Michael Flynn yet." Trump spoke as he left the White House. Most important, Michael T.